What's up? I'm Ripley, and this is a video of Student Touch Sabbatical.
I'm from Springfield, Oregon, which is a little city that's attached to Eugene, so it doesn't really get too much attention. I've been playing basketball pretty much about as far back as I can remember. Me and my brother used to play one-on-one on a little Nerf hoop in our garage. I always win, obviously. Pretty much played on rec teams in high school. I went to Springfield High School. I wasn't really that good until my junior year. And then I kind of, kept getting better. And my senior year, I played well enough to get on the team here at Willamette University, where I've been for the last 4 years. It was actually the last game ever this last weekend. It was senior night, so all our families got to come out on the court before the game. This is the one clip I have of myself playing basketball. Pretty exciting, I guess. Yeah. Comes Noah. Oh, he's got the ball. Hey! Alright, back to videos of me talking. I would love to win this grant. All my life I've dreamed about doing something basketball related after I graduated college. But, I've known for quite a while now that NBA probably wasn't in the cards. So for a really long time, I just kind of assumed I'd graduate, get a desk job somewhere, and then kind of work my way up the corporate ladder. Woo. So, when I heard about this grant, I knew it was definitely something I was interested to, and I had to apply. Basketball being played around the world is like a subject that is really, really fascinating to me. I'm actually writing my senior thesis right now about how the Chinese basketball system emulates the structure of the government that runs it. So, it's something I've been looking at now for a while. If I'm chosen as a grantee, what I hope to get out of it, I would hope to get, first of all, just a better appreciation of the world. I've never really gotten a chance to travel outside America. I could never study abroad because basketball season runs across both semesters, so that was too bad for me. But just being able to travel somewhere else would be awesome. Another thing I would hope to get is I would hope to spread my love of basketball, the best sport in the world, to a group of people who, they probably don't have the same access to basketball as I had when I was a child, but I could just go down the street, play at a park. Probably don't have that chance. I don't know that I can say I'm the best candidate, but I obviously don't know anybody who applied, but what I do know is that this is a program that I'm extremely qualified for. First of all, I have extensive experience teaching the sport of basketball in a camp setting. I've been working at basketball camps ever since my freshman year of high school. Every summer, pretty much all summer, I've worked at outdoor camps, indoor camps, team camps, individual camps. Any kind of basketball camp you can possibly think of, I've probably worked at one. I think one summer I ended up working seven different ones. I drove down to Utah, up to Gonzaga, and then did a couple at my school and a couple other places in Oregon. I've worked with ages ranging from probably 5 or 6 to around 17 or 18. Working all these camps has taught me a lot of things about things like responsibility, teamwork, leadership, stuff like that. I think the most important thing it probably taught me was how's the best way to teach basketball to a bunch of little kids, which is something that would be extremely helpful if I was to win this grant. Another reason this program is perfect for me is my educational background. I'm an anthropology major, so nearly all my classes are about understanding different cultures. I think that understanding culture is the first step towards helping it, so the ability to think anthropologically would be a huge asset to me. Anthropology also introduced me to the idea of cultural relativism, which says that a person's idea of what is normal is based on the society around them. So what seems normal to us here in America probably wouldn't seem normal to somebody in Rwanda. Understanding cultural relativism is a really important concept to understand for projects like the Student Touch Sabbatical, because if without understanding it, somebody could make the mistake of just trying to recreate what they know from home instead of working with community members to find out what is best for that particular community. One possible problem that I could see happening would be if the community were to just an outsider trying to come in and set himself up as an authority figure. I think the best way to fight this would be to stop it from happening in the first place, which would be done by working with local African-run community organizations instead of just trying to come in and do everything on my own. One organization in particular that I found is the Ministry of Sports and Culture, which is a government agency. I think being part of the government would be an advantage because they're already established. People know who they are. They don't have to come in and explain to people like, this is my organization, this is what I'm doing. They already know. Really, though, the biggest reason that I want to work with the Ministry of Sports and Culture is their mission statements, which I found online. There's two in particular that stuck out to me. The first one was to establish an organized system that allows mass participation of the public in sports. Just to me, this really kind of just sums up the entire goal of the Shooting Touch program, which would be to allow access to basketball for as many people as possible. The second statement that stuck out to me was to promote gender equity and participation of disabled people in different sports activities. This really goes along with the first one, but I think it's important that they set it apart as a different mission statement because gender equality is a huge issue around the world. I know it's important to Shooting Touch. You mentioned in your emails. But really, these two statements, along with the rest of their website, just really made me think that Ministry of Sports and Culture and Shooting Touch would work really well together.